It's been an incredibly busy and tumultuous summer at Austria Wien here as we head into season 2 with the Wunderteam. And a lot of new faces and a lot of unknowns are ahead of us on this next leg in the journey. Hey everybody, FM Scribe here. It's been a little bit since the last episode. I want to apologize for that, and that's simply down to, work, taking some time off for the holidays, and then unfortunately a respiratory virus that really knocked me on my butt for over 3 weeks. So feeling a lot better now, and now it is time to get back. I've been really excited to get back to it, and it just haven't gotten there yet. But, let's call that simulationist playing of Football Manager by basically taking a few weeks off during the summer. Anyway, now you're going to be wondering about transfers. That's the big one. Ins and outs, a lot of ins and outs. And unfortunately, had to say goodbye to some players that I wasn't wanting to get rid of, but that pushed it far enough that it just wasn't feasible or viable to keep them around. So, you know what? Let's head straight over to transfers. So you can see it's not technically a lot, but it is a lot given what we're dealing with financially as constraints at Austria Wien. And I'll go to finances as well. So first, on the outs. There are a few here that aren't showed from last season. So we actually need to go back because there are some here you're going to see right away, specifically right here in Manuel Polster. Unfortunately, he left. He went to Montpellier for 2.5 million euros. Could go up to 3.1. He just pushed and wanted to leave, and it wasn't feasible to keep him around, and we could obviously use the money. As always, there are percentages on further sales. That's just really important for Austria Wien, and something I'd always recommend you try to do, but especially if you're in a more cash-strapped situation. Now, if we go look at things that happened technically this season, 2024-2025, you can see that on the outs, Christian Früchtel pushed hard enough to leave for 2.4 million. He went to Lille. Again, there also we have sell-on clauses. Then Luka Pazurek really wasn't much. Can Kelesh, he went for 1.2 million to Hull. He was a player who was out on loan. I really didn't fancy keeping around. So getting over €1 million for him was actually really, really nice. And we freed up a lot of wages. And then here on the ins, you can see transfers out 3.6 million, transfers in 500K. If we go back to last season, the total transfers out ended up being 12.25 million. Because Muharrem Huskovic, nobody, by the way, spoilers, all the players that we had on loan, which obviously included Huskovic for the second half of the season, none of them wanted to extend the loan, or the clubs didn't, so not awesome. But we spend 500K. First one for free from Alt Glienicke is Lino Kasten. So Lino Kasten, a 23-year-old German. He previously was at Wolfsburg. He did spend some time in Austria at St. Pölten. And he is replacing Christian Früchtel, and he's an upgrade. In all of his attributes, he's definitely an upgrade. More of a sweeper keeper than Früchtel was. And so Lino Kasten, I am looking forward to seeing him in goal. His valuation right now is 1.1 to 1.7 million, and he came in on a free, earning 325K a year. Then in from Dynamo Zagreb for 180K, can go up to 210 with some clauses, is Yakov Anton Vasilije. He is 22 years old, valued at 500 to 1.3, and he can play anywhere here, central and on the right. He's got good physicals, pace, acceleration, stamina, natural fitness, very important. Gets in opposition area, gets forward whenever possible, runs with ball often. He's got good dribbling and first touch, good passing technique, work rate, off the ball, flair, determination, anticipation, and aggression. So there's one that I am looking forward to. He's got a balanced personality there, so not much to say there. Then for 325, up to 400K. Coming in from Hansa Rostock is Sapret Singh, a New Zealand international. Formerly, he was in the youth setup at Bayern, then played for Nürnberg, Regensburg, Hansa Rostock, coming from Wellington Phoenix originally. 25 years old. He could play anywhere in midfield. He's basically our Polestar replacement. He's a playmaker. He's got 15 in vision, 15 in technique, 14 in passing, good composure and decisions, good flair, decent physicals, pace, stamina, agility, balance, acceleration, good. Great corner taker, good at dribbling, first touch, free kick taking, and so on. So he plays 1-2s and curls ball. So that's kind of our Polestar replacement. I would like to have gotten a young Austrian. There were a lot of players I was in for, trying to get them on free, and they went to clubs that could pay more wages, and that is one of our main issues here. He's on 390,000 euros a year. And then finally, on a free transfer, Jovan Nisic, who was playing for Borac. He originally comes out of the Partizan system. 26-year-old Serbian. He is capped at both youth and senior level. He's fairly determined, worth 1.4 to 1.9. And he is a kind of a runner, playmaker, creative type player in central midfield. He tries killer balls often, places shots, comes deep to get ball, and likes to beat opponents frequently or repeatedly. Good passing, technique, first touch, and dribbling. And really good mentals. His determination, decisions, composure, aggression. Okay positioning in 11. I'll work with that. Good teamwork, vision, work rate. And then also here 12s and 13s in core physicals. So overall, I feel like we've gotten some really good players in. We made some money for the club. So let's look at finances real quick. So as you can see, we have money in the bank right now at 12.9 million. That's great. I mean, that's some breathing room. We'll see how it lasts this season. Obviously, we had some sponsorships come through and prize money and stuff like that. But financially, we've got a little bit more breathing room, but of course, there's still so many debt repayments that are absolutely hampering the growth of this club. Schedule-wise, there's not a ton to go over here. A lot of friendlies that were so-so. First competitive match was against Wallan St. Marienkirchen in the ÖFB Cup first round as a 4-1 victory. Today is going to be another one of those start the season off big episodes. We've got UEFA Champions League qualifiers against Slavia Prague, which is going to be very, very difficult. 2 legs, and then in between we've got Austria Lustenau. So we are going with our Wunderteam back 3 system here. Now, one of the areas that I wanted to improve and just could not find players was central defense. So that's still an area that I'm looking. We've got somebody here on trial that we're looking at in Stefan Ambrosius, a 25-year-old Ghanaian German, used to play for HSV. He's not bad, but it was so hard. Could not find players, even players on the free loan signings. They just wanted so much money that we couldn't get anybody in on loan. So still playing the 3-4-3 attacking. Not much has changed here. So for this first match here against Slavia Prague, we've got Kasten in goal, back 3 are Handel, Galvao, and Plavotic. Guenush as our left wing back. We also looked to upgrade right wing back. Couldn't do that. Ramftel there. Braunöder and Naka are our central midfield pairing. Then advanced playmaker on the left is Singh. Fischer, who had a good second half of the season as inside forward on the right. And then Fitz as our shadow striker. Again, we've got, unfortunately, we do have at least one injury. Vasilia is out right now. We can't even fill our bench. So things are difficult. I just could not get all the players in that I wanted, and loan signings were just not coming through. Maybe it still will. Sahin Radlinger is our goalkeeper on the bench. Baltaxa, Ashaivi, Potzman, Wustinger. So youngster here, Florian Wustinger, the 21-year-old. He is on the bench now. Nisic, Schmidt, Martins, Ivkic, he is also out of the youth team, so he's on the bench to make up numbers. And then Kos also because we can fill the bench. That's who we're going with today. All right. Everyone expects us to lose here, so let's prove them wrong. Pressure's on them. Pressure lifted, relaxed, motivated. All right, let's get into our first stab at the Champions League here with the Wunderteam. So, this is big match day now for us here in the Champions League. First time Champions League anthem and playing here for the Wunderteam. Hopefully not the last. So hopefully there are going to be many more of these in future seasons and episodes here. So I am really looking forward to this, as I hope you are as well. And we are off. I don't really know what to expect here, to be perfectly honest, in this season. Preseason was okay. It wasn't as great as I had hoped. Players are still trying to bed into the system. So we'll see. In the areas I wanted to upgrade, I wasn't able to. Ramftel now with a throw in. Ramftel again, crosses it. Look for Singh, cleared out. Braunöder, Fitz, Guenouche. Guenouche, could he get past his man? Back into Fitz. Looks to square it, and ball gets taken off of him. And here comes Slavia Prague. Slavia Prague. They are very good. I would say they're better than us. So, yeah. I'm concerned that this will be a pretty one-sided affair in the Champions League. I'm not banking on consistent European football for quite a few seasons here at Austria Wien. Free kick now for Slavia. Zaferis. Uso. Outlogs for Pech. Guenouche almost picked that one off. Holesh. Pech. Pech back to Holesh. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If not, so be it. Crosses it in. Jaroszek. Plavotic is there. And Lino Kasten gathers that one up fairly comfortably. Kasten to Plavotic. Galvao, Naka. Out to Ramftel. Nice little build-up there. Played through their press, but now Ramftel loses the ball. Uso. So much for a nice build-up. Back to the keeper. Holesh. Schranz. Shevchik. Braunöder. Great tackle there. An interception. Guenouche, be smart. Handel. Well, that wasn't great. He plays it through, and was there an inkling of offside? Doesn't look like it. It looks like Slavia Prague take a 1-0 lead here, and that was not good from Handel. Playing it there, losing the ball. Van Buren and Jurasek buries that one past Lino Kasten, and we are off to a problematic start. Free kick now, Slavia. Igor. Jurasek will get there. Or Jurasek. Schranz, and Kasten gets down just in time to direct that ball around the corner. I do have concerns around this season. I'm worried it's not going to go great. I just have some very serious concerns. So we'll kind of see how it goes. The hopes are more domestic than international. On a side note, Dako Junuzovic did get job offers, or at least bigger clubs from other nations interested. Aston Villa came knocking, as well as Celta Vigo in Spain, so that was kind of cool. But obviously, we're here with Austria Wien to the bitter end, no matter how bitter that end might be. Fischer back to Naka. Naka, nice play there. Singh. I expect a lot from Singh here. Braunöder loses the ball. Gavao, Braunöder. Still Braunöder. Back to Plavotic. Gavao, Handel. Singh. Plays it through nicely. Naka is there. Oh, hit the post. post. That was nice play. Singh, Braunuda, Fitz. And they cleared that. That was a really nice move there. That was really nice. That was optimistic. A little bit of an opportunity there. Let's look at the heat map right now. They're staying pretty high. We're pushed relatively far back. I definitely want a much better display in the second half. Let's go to tactics here. Let's see. Do we want to drop the mentality a little bit? You know what? No, we're gonna. Yeah, let's just go to positive. See if you can retain the ball a little bit more, a little bit better, and push forward here in the second half. It would be great to get an equalizer, but this is a two-legged affair. But again, I'm not expecting much for a few seasons because it's going to take a while to build a squad that I believe can be competitive. Fischer back to Plavotic. Fischer out to Ramftel. Had some space. Nice. He play a good through ball. No, Braunuda. Fitz. Gwinush. His shot gets blocked, and that is a corner to Austria Wien. Took a while. Momentum is shifting a little bit towards us now. Fitz plays it short to Singh. Crosses it, and that is knocked away by the keeper. Plavotic. Braunuda, who has scored some screamers for us last season, but now it is a counterattack by Slavia. Jurasek. Still Jurasek. Crosses it. Van Buren. Not sure. Singh now. Free kick. Short to Lukas Galvao. Ramftel tried the long-range effort. Did not go anywhere there. It's been a better second half, for sure. For sure. It looks like Fitz has taken a knock, indicating a groin injury, so we're going to have to sub him off. Fischer is also not playing well, so we're going to do a double sub here. Take off Fitz. We're going to have to bring in Schmidt for sure. We don't really have the players to do much here. Let's actually go to the tactics screen here real quick. So for Fischer, there's really nobody that can replace him much. Potzmann could play on the wing, but that's about it. Singh, anybody in for him? Not really. Yeah, we're very hampered due to the injuries, due to one injury and not being able to bring in enough players. So Schmidt has to come in for Fitz. That is non-negotiable. Other than that, Gwinush is also not playing well, so Al-Shavi will come in for him. Just confirm that. So, yeah, we're a little hampered with the squad selection we can make. Schmidt now to Braunuda. And he loses the ball to Shevchik. Shevchik's got a man centrally. If you get the ball to him, there's Jurasek. That was a really bad finish for Slavia. They should have done much better there. Throw in now, Jurasek. Zafaris crosses it in, and Ivan Schranz. A simple header, a simple goal, and Slavia take a 2-0 lead here against Austria Wien. And yeah, not good. I mean, that was just a whipped cross. Schranz getting across his man. Who is that? Is that Al-Shavi? Of course it is. Of course it's the player we just brought in. Okay, 75th minute. This is a bad match. You must be so happy you waited for this. Nisic. I mean, maybe we'll bring in Nisic for Braunuda, who is just tired at the end of the day. And Fischer is not doing well. Ramftel, he could play there. Not exactly what we're looking for. But sometimes beggars can't be choosers. So Martins come in here. I think more a supporting winger. That's kind of more his thing. And yeah, hope we at least get a goal back. That would be great. Looks like Singh took a knock. Yeah, it's all kind of falling apart now. Not good. So I mean, what we can do here, I'll put in Naka up there. It's not exactly his position. We'll have to bring in Wustinger. We are really scraping the bottom of the barrel now. Throw in Masopust, Schranz. Masopust, long ball forward. Hande. Now maybe we can build up a little bit better here. Wustinger, Nisic, Martins. Luxembourg International, Martins. Can he get a cross in? Nope. Lukas Gavau, Wustinger. He takes a long shot. That was on target. Save. Relatively comfortable in the end. Martins. Back to Lino Kasten. Plavotic. Long ball forward to nobody, aside from Slavia. Not a good way to start Season 2 here. Masopust. Easily gets past his man. Will he get a cross in? Probably no. He plays it back to Holes. He chips a ball in. Jurasek is there against the frame of the goal. And can we counterattack? Schmidt, who's not great. Ramfte, no. Free kick, Eagle, and that is the end of the match. A deserved 2-0 loss here to Slavia Prague. No analysis needed. That was a bad match, and I am not happy with what I saw. So Dominic Fitz, he will be out 6 to 8 days. Oof. Not good. So that means he's going to miss these next 2 matches for sure. I'll have to remove him. Put Schmidt in there. We'll start Nisic in the next match. And Ramftel is pretty tired. So we've got people down here on the bench. So Martins will have to come in for Ramftel in the next match. And Singh is tired, but we don't have a lot of options here. Vasilye still out 6 to 12 days. And our youth setup, just we don't have the players there we need. If we look at our budget, wage budget is not good. Not good at all. We did make an offer for Maxime Boussy to be kind of a replacement at that right wing back. He's good. We'll see what happens. We could afford him, but not holding the breath. Now we're back here against Austria Lustenau. As a side note, the Maxime Boussy offer got accepted, but he wanted over 600K in wages, and there was no negotiating there. And so, unfortunately, he will not be joining Austria Wien, a very, very thin Austria Wien, where hopefully nobody gets injured today. That would be... yeah, that would be nice. More or less the same squad, aside from the things you saw change. Nisic is in, Martins at wingback, and Schmidt as the shadow striker. I mean, the areas we really need to upgrade, desperately upgrade. I'd like to get a new central defender. I'll deal with the wingbacks we have. I'd like to get a better shadow striker as well, but it's just, it's so limiting right now. Okay, stick to the plan. Yes, let's stick to the plan. That's good. Pressure lifted, motivated, relaxed. We're ready to go here. Start the Bundesliga season, 2024-2025. So the goals this season set out, the board expectations in the Bundesliga as we finish in the top 3. Now, I think that's possible. We did it in Season 1. If we can do it in Season 2... we'll see, because I've seen the transfers for the other clubs, some of the main rivals, Salzburg notwithstanding. they've been able to invest a lot more. And that's the problem we have. It's just the limiting factor of finances is the major challenge here with Austria Wien, especially for the first X number of seasons. And then we have to see if we can even make it past those seasons. But hopefully, I'm optimistic. Obviously, we are always going to stick with a strikerless formation here at Austria Wien. That's part of the deal, and that's not changing, but I may have to tweak how that tactic works and what we do with it. Okay, clearance now, Plavotic. Now to Martens. Back to Plavotic. Handel. Forward to Singh. We need a lot from Singh this season. Nice ball forward to Schmidt. Schmidt squares it. Fischer is there, and Manfred Fischer makes it 1-0 for Austria Wien here against Austria Lustenau. That's a much better start than what we had just a few moments ago against Slavia Prague. Saw a nice pass through from Singh to Schmidt. Schmidt chipped it over, and Fischer was there to head it in. No chance for Schiel in the Lustenau goal, and a 1-0 lead to the Wunderteam. Corner, Singh. He does curl balls, so that's always nice for a corner taker. In, looked for Handel, nothing there. Lukas Galvao. Galvao, back to Guenouche. Galvao. Still Galvao. Braunöder. Braunöder looks for space. Oh, that is a bad pass. Schmidt now, oh, good. Braunöder made up for his mistake by getting a good interception, hustling back there. Plavotic. Chip ball forward, looks for Nisic. He will get there. He crosses it in. There is Schmidt, and yeah. That's why we need a new shadow striker. Throw in Martens. Schmidt. Back to Plavotic. Lukas Galvao. Plavotic. Braunöder. Handel. Still Handel. They're giving him time. So they're not pressing us very high or very aggressively. Standing off, narrowing some of the spaces, which can also be a problem. But, hopefully we can handle it properly. Handel. Forward to Singh. He's got some space now. Guenouche. Guenouche, who has pace. Can he get a cross in? He does. There is Fischer again in Schiel with the save for Austria Lustenau. Guenouche. Throw in, nothing there. Back to Guenouche. Galvao, building up again. Plavotic. Martens. Fischer. Nisic. Martens. Nisic. Galvao. Singh. Nisic. Nice play through and a good block there in the end. It was nice, intricate passing. Those are the patterns of play that I am looking for and liking, seeing so far. Nisic now with the corner. Short to Galvao again. Nisic, the Serb. That really did not end up going anywhere. Braunöder gets that ball back. Handel. Back to Guenouche. Guenouche back to Braunöder. Ball forward. Guenouche in some space. Can he cross it? He does. Looks for Manfred Fischer. Schiel drops it. Nisic. Martens. He shoots it, and Schiel with an important save there for Lustenau. And we had a new quarter from the right-hand side. Nisic again. Floats that one in, and that was not a good corner. So halftime, overall, good halftime. Statistically, we are dominant. Things are going in the right direction, but we do need that extra goal. So I think we're doing well, but we can definitely do better. Schmidt, I need you to calm down. Tactically, I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go from attacking to positive. Just dial that risk down a little bit, I think is the right thing to do here in the second half. Not, control the ball a little bit more, be a little more methodical in our build-up rather than high risk, high reward, and then attacking mentality. Free kick now, Zapritzing. And that comes off the wall, and it's a corner from that far side. That will be Nisic again. Ugh, that floater. And Schiel will gather that one easily. Handel, Singh, Guenouche. Guenush, Singh. Back to looking for Lukas Gavao, but he couldn't hold on. Nisic wins that ball back. Schmidt with a shot. And that should be a corner. Nice pressing there from Jovan Nisic. And now he will kick the corner, deliver it. And Schiel fists that one away. Lukas Gavao's follow-up shot well wide. Yeah, we're going to make some substitutions. Unfortunately, we have a lot of tired legs and not a lot of options. Singh is really, really tired. He's having a good match. I'm going to bring in Naka for him. I know it's not his ideal position, but what am I going to do? Other than that, really tired. Handel and Plavotic are getting a little tired. So what I may do, I'm going to bring in, Martins come in for Plavotic. And then Ramfl can come in there. So do that double sub. Braunöder is looking a little tired, but just going to have to push through right now. Free kick. Guenush in, looks for Handel. And that header goes just wide. Handel is very tired, so is Braunöder. So we're going to do a double sub here. And Baltaxa will come in on that left side for Handel. And the youngster Wustinger comes in for the other youngster, Braunöder. Corner. Here on the near side. It will be a highlight. Thought it wasn't going to be for a second. And Guenush. We kick it short. We'll go near post. He goes near post. He looked for Fischer. Cleared out. By Lustenau, Ramfl, Guenush again. Still Guenush. They try to take a crack at it. No, Ramfl now. He takes a shot. And Schiel turns that around the post. Another corner for Austria Wien. Guenush. Plays it short. Nisic. Back to Guenush. Not bad, but unfortunately he lost the ball then. And Grabherr plays it back for Austria Lustenau. We'll make a final substitution here. Looking at tired legs. Take off Guenush. Bring in a Scheibe. Right here at the end. Ramfl throw in Nisic. Still Nisic. Needs Singh to last longer than he does, but I also need more players. Lukas Gavao. Naka, he takes a shot, and Schiel with a save. So we are now heading towards the end. Scheibe with another throw in. Lukas Gavao, Wustinger plays it, hoofs it forward. And unfortunately gave it to Austria Lustenau. And that's the end of the match. A 1-0 victory for Austria Wien in a dominant performance. Didn't really allow much from Austria Lustenau. Created some good opportunities. Should have done a lot more. But I will take the 3 points for sure. Nice work, everyone. Now it's time for that second leg against Slavia Prague. So now we face off against Slavia Prague. The only change I made versus Austria Lustenau is bringing in Ramfl at right wing back. On that, it's an unchanged formation. I did change the mentality to positive because I felt like not only did we play better against Slavia in the second half, we also controlled the match a little bit more against Austria Lustenau by going from attacking to positive. So we're going to go with that right now. Okay, let us exact revenge. So that's always inspirational, and hopefully it'll lead to a turn of fortune here against Slavia Prague, and we continue our Champions League adventure. But if not, it's not the end of the world, but it would be a little disappointing. So this is probably going to be the last time we're going to hear the Champions League music on Season 2 here with the Wunderteam, but you never know. Maybe the Wunderteam will have a Wunder, a miracle, here against Slavia Prague, though I am not holding my breath. It will achieve anything miraculous, but hey, it's football. Anything can happen at any time. So one thing I'm going to do here is we're going to shout encouragement to the boys right from the get-go, and hopefully that'll motivate them and we can score 2 or 3 goals here in the first 10 minutes. I don't see that happening, but you never know. Throw in now for Pech. Zephyrus. Schranz. Van Buren. Who's their striker today? Zafaris. Zafaris drives forward. He was definitely important last match. Mazapust. Driving again. Olesh. Slips it through. Shevchik. Jurashek. Zafaris. Mazapust. And Fischer takes it off of him. Corner. Singh. Let's get that thing in there. Let's score some goals. Plavotic. And Tin Plavotic powers in that header. Near post header. Yet again, Tin Plavotic, who scored a lot of headed goals last season from set pieces for us, is giving us a glimmer of hope against Slavia Prague here. Throw in Jurashek. Zafaris. Jurashek. Back to Masopust. Zafaris. Zafaris has some some room. And good save there by Lino Kasten. Corner now, Slavia. Shevchik. In and eagle right over the top. Jurashek. Jurashek driving forward. Singh gets in the way. Nicely done. Handel and Kasten will pick that up. And let's build this thing up. So, Slavia definitely... oh, God. Handel. Oh, against the crossbar. Oy, oy, oy. That was... I was just going to say, Slavia definitely pressing way more aggressively than Austria Lustenau did. And you could see it right there. Zafaris. Olesh. That's cleared away nicely there. Throw in Pech for Slavia. We're keeping the pressure up here on us. Eagle. Usu. For Olesh. Oh, Schranz was in so much room, and Mick van Buren poorly defended again. Oh, it was offside, disallowed. Woo! Throwing Winush. They're going to be playing with a much higher tempo. Just getting that there. Almost loses out there. Singh. Handel. Lukas Gavau. Oh, Fischer's got some room. Can he square it to someone in a better position? He does not. Gavau. Braunöder. Ramfte. Nisic. Looks for Plavotic. Gavau. Braunöder. Oh, there's Gwenush in some space. Nicely picked out. Looks for Fischer. Yeah, that wasn't going to score. So halftime, 1-0 lead. We're playing better than we did in the first match, without a doubt. We definitely need more of this. Pump fist. Let's exact revenge again. Why not? Let's start the second half. Second goal would be nice to at least send it to extra time. Even though I'd like this match to be done in 90 minutes because we have a thin squad. People get tired easily, apparently. Masopust for Slavia Prague. And Nisic gets fouled. So not much happening here. 65th minute. Braunöder. Gwenush. Back to Braunöder. He chips it in. Looks for Fischer. That's an easy catch for the Slavia keeper. Looking at... oh, God. Lukas Gavau. Poor positioning. Van Buren is through. And that was uncomfortably close. All right. We're going to make double substitution here. Ramftel is going to come off. And for him, we're going to bring in Martins. Nisic is tired. Now, okay, day. Silas Nyaka is going to come in for him. Mondus. Long goal kick. Schranz finds Shevchik in space. And Peter Shevchik puts it away. And that'll be that. It's too easy. We're too poor defensively. This is not a good team. Very pessimistic about this season. And yeah, that was easy. Far too easy for Slavia Prague. And no Europe this season for Austria Wien. I'm making that not bold prediction now already. Because I don't really have hopes in us scoring 2 goals here in the next 20 minutes. and them not scoring however many. Yeah. Not good. We're going to take off Braunuda. He's tired. So the youngster Wustinger will come in for him. Handel is over to Lukas Gavau. Singh, Handel. Labotic. Out to Martins. Still Martins. He's got some space. Fischer. Looks centrally. There's Schmidt. Ugh, Schmidt. Ugh, Schmidt. What a pile of Schmidt. It was a good opportunity, but nothing doing there. Seferis. Van Buren loses the ball. Fischer back to Plavotic. Silas Nyaka. Plavotic. All the way back to Handel. Handel forward to Singh. Schmidt. There, Guinush in some space now. He's got players in the middle. Can he get it to him? Wustinger. Silas Nyaka. Not good. Schmidt is having a bad day, but I don't have substitutions for these guys. I don't have the subs. I'm going to sub out in the back. So Martin's going to come into the libero position. Potzmann at the right wing back. Bataxa at the left sided central defender. In hopes that, I don't know, Jurasek with a throw in here. The match will be over here in a minute, and so will the journey into the Champions League for Austria Wien. Unfortunately, it was a much better match today than that first leg. I think switching to a positive mentality, I'm not happy. Definitely made a big difference. So that's that. Out of the Champions League. But we are in the Europa League. So there we're now. Oh, that's right. It's different. Everything's different now. So we'll be in the third qualifying round. We're going to play St. Gallen there. So we get 100,000 there. Fixture rearrangements. We'll worry about all that next time. So we do have St. Gallen, which be competitive. So be competitive in the Champions League, 45%. So unfortunately we weren't. We didn't make it to the next round. Be competitive Europa League. We're pretty much already there. So who knows? Maybe we can advance in the Europa League to the group stage. So I guess I was a little too pessimistic going forward. But we do have a problem. We have an ultra-thin squad. Need to find more players. We don't have the money to do it, really. And that's a big, big problem. So we'll see what we can do. So that is the end, or the beginning, the end of the episode, is beginning of Season 2 here with the Wunderteam. And I saw glimmers of positive things, though that first leg against Slavia really hurt us. Switching to the positive mentality, play on words, I think that's the way to go. And maybe I'll see what kind of players I can still scrounge up somewhere, even though I'm not very optimistic about it. Let me know your thoughts about the season. Do you think we make it to the group stage of the Europa League? And some of the new signings. Also thoughts there. As always, likes are much appreciated. Subscribe if you're new, not to miss out on anything here on the channel. Until next time, I am FM Scribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.